I thought I married a partner. Turns out I married a burden. She quit on our marriage the day we said I do. Now I carry everything while she coasts and spends like a teenager. Hey gang, and welcome back to the sacred halls of Magic's monologue, where truth doesn't whisper, it roars. I'm Magic, your curator of personal growth and unapologetic reality checks. Today's video, she quit the marriage the day after the wedding. But before we dig into this wild ride, connect with me on Locals at magicsmonologue.locals.com and over on X at Magic's Monologue. I'm building my tribe there too. Additionally, you can send a small donation via crypto if you like my work, and that information is down in the description. He didn't marry for love, he married out of fear. Now he's trapped with a woman who drains his wallet and kills his desire, and leaves him feeling more alone than he ever did when he was single. Let's begin the journey. I'm starting to come to grips with the fact that I married the wrong woman for all the wrong reasons. I'm 39 and she's 45. She pretty much said F it as soon as we'd said our I do's. She contributes absolutely nothing to the household, nothing towards the mortgage, nor the bills. She seldom cooks and only cleans if her family or friends are coming over. Slap to the back of the head. What's wrong with you? First off, are you so undesirable that you married a woman way past her prime? Are you one of those guys who deep down thinks that this is the best I can do, so let me marry a woman who obviously is settling for you since she doesn't have any other options? So she doesn't cook, she doesn't contribute, and you're enabling this instead of making it clear that this is not acceptable. You do realize you chose this, right? She works a rather menial paying job, which pays her just enough to make the interest payments on a sizable debt that she racked up that I didn't know about, and later found out most of the money she had while we were dating was actually handouts from her dad. He had won a fat settlement in some lawsuit that gave most of it away to her and her sister until it was gone. Okay, you know what this says to me. She's from a family who never understood the value of money, nor how to make it or earned a lot of it. Like her dad, you are now enabling her behavior. And oh, by the way, slap to the back of the head. I absolutely refuse to pay her debt in hopes it might teach her some sort of financial responsibility. Nope. Any money she has left over after she pays her bills goes to whatever useless, stupid defecation she finds on Amazon that she simply cannot live without. Our intimate life is so boring that I'm the one who doesn't want it. When we do, I'm going to call it the bow chicka wow wow, it feels like a chore to just get it over with, and I feel bad afterwards, which isn't okay. All right. I have to ask you, are you even a man? It's your evolutionary job to lead this relationship, part of which that is recognizing when you made a bad choice in a wife and you need to correct it. But guys, stay with me till the end as I give my advice and my opinions coming soon. To be fair, I don't put much into the marriage anymore either. I have a good career that's afforded me a nice house to support her and her daughter from a previous relationship. She's grown and out of the house now. Okay, wait. To top it off, you got involved with a single mom as well? Yet another winning move on your part. But I work really hard, sit in an hour and a half traffic in Southern California to get home, to pay the bills, to buy groceries, and I am exhausted. I wanted a life partner, a teammate, someone would help build our own little piece of the world and to create something with. I'm so tired that I've let myself go to hell since eating and sleeping seem to be some of the only things that I enjoy, which says a lot since even on the best day of my life, most women would consider me average looking. Okay, so I was right. You have some self-esteem issues. Yes, I've communicated this in every constructive way I can think of, which always results in an argument and further resentment. It also doesn't help that she gets her best friend involved, whom I've never really been able to stand due to her personality. And I've decided I kind of hate after she was caught embezzling $50,000 from the school PTA fundraiser. Wow, now that's a winner. I think I only married her because she was available and willing, and I didn't want to wind up alone. Exactly as I said. This is why you married her. A good for you for recognizing it. Now, there's hope you can fix this. We were fun together once upon a time, but it hasn't been that way for years, and I don't think we could ever get back to that anymore. No idea on what to do at this point, but every day feels like I'm one step closer to the sweet release of oblivion. And no, that is not a suicide reference. All right, guys, listen up. If you can relate to this guy, you need to sit down and listen, because holy hell, does this story scream, I ignored every damn red flag in the California area. This poor schmuck, 39, decent career, owns a house, is drowning in the swamp of a bad marriage. His wife, a 45-year-old leech in lipstick. Let's break down this dumpster fire, and I'm going to confess now that I'm going to be dishing out some tough love. First observation. Brother, you didn't find a wife. You adopted a Disney princess who failed at life. She contributes zero. Mortgage, bills, nada. She cooks less than a college freshman surviving on ramen noodles. Cleans only for an audience. Classic performance, not partnership. Her job? Just funding her Amazon addiction and servicing debt she hid from you like a damn ninja. Surprise! The money during dating, daddy's lawsuit settlement scraps. She wasn't a catch. She was a con artist playing independent woman with daddy's money. You refusing to pay her debt? Good, but pointless. She's financially illiterate from an obviously financially illiterate family. In 2023, Fed study showed 30% of adults can't pass a basic financial literacy test. Congratulations, you married one. She views money like a toddler views candy. Immediate gratification, zero consequences. You're her sugar daddy with benefits, except the benefits suck. Ah, yes, the bow chicka wow wow, or I should say the chore. You don't even want it. Feels bad afterward. Of course it does. Why would you crave intimacy with someone who treats you like an ATM on legs? She brings nothing to the table. Not partnership, not domestic support, not financial stability, and certainly not passion. You're exhausted carrying the entire load. Career, commute, bills, groceries. No wonder you've let yourself go. You traded the fear of being alone for the guaranteed misery of being used. You wanted a teammate? You drafted a bench warmer, actively sabotaging the team. Here's the brutal truth you already know. You married her because she was available and you were scared. Fear of being alone is the kryptonite of rational male decision-making. You ignored the glaring deficits, the financial chaos, the laziness, the probable entitlement thanks to Daddy Warbucks, because any port in a storm looked good. Newsflash, my guy, a bad port can sink your damn ship. And communicating? Pointless. She argues, resents, brings in her PTA embezzling bestie. Of course she does. Birds of a feather, my dude. Toxic chicks flock together. That friend is her validation squad. Yeah, girl, you deserve that useless Amazon crap. Make him pay. So here is my magic prescription. Stop rewarding bad behavior. You're the prize here, not her. She has zero incentive to change because her life is easy. You fund everything. Time to make it uncomfortable. See a shark lawyer, as in call the court, speak to the clerk, and ask one question. Who is the one family law attorney who is the most feared? Then check the reviews and see them like yesterday. Understand your rights, your exposure, and protect your assets. That house, your income, a massive risk if she decides to bail first. Remember, 73% of divorces are initiated by women, according to the CDC. Accept reality. This isn't salvageable. Let me repeat myself, and oh, by the way, I hate repeating myself. Accept reality. This isn't salvageable. She's 45, set in her ways, fundamentally lazy and entitled. You can't fix that. Your best friend role is over. Be the CEO of your own damn life. Rebuild yourself. Hit the gym, not for her, for you. Reclaim your physical pride. I also think you need to take up a martial art or boxing. You need to learn how to kick ass, which will help, not cure, some of your self-esteem issues. That exhaustion, partly carrying dead weight. Time to shed it. Find a male therapist, preferably one who doesn't have blue hair and a nose ring in California, since therapy, in my opinion, is designed for women, not for men, and to work on your serious issues as part of your rebuilding process. Find your purpose outside of this disaster. Prepare for war. Make a battle plan with your attorney and do as you're told. Document everything. Her lack of contribution, her debt, her income. Gather proof of financial separation. Expect tears, guilt trips, and smear campaigns involving Captain Embezzler. Always stay calm, no matter what. Talk to your lawyer about recording interactions, since California is a two-party consent state under Penal Code 632. I also would get guidelines from your attorney about setting up cameras in the house, so if she makes certain claims against you, and she will, you have the video evidence to show, oh no, you didn't. In other words, play chess, not checkers, and be the first to go all Cobra Kai on her butt. You settled for a dud, my brother. Now you're paying the price. But that sweet release of oblivion, it isn't death. It's called divorce. It's your escape hash from a life sentence with the wrong inmate. Pull the damn cord. Your future self will build a monument in your honor. Now, go get that lawyer. And oh, by the way, don't forget to take them fresh red meat as an offering. If this hit home, don't just sit with it. Hit the thumbs up, smash the subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss the truth bombs I drop here. Share this with at least 3 men who need to wake up and rise up. That's how we build this channel, one solid brother at a time. Got a story that needs to be told? A link that made your jaw drop? Email me at stories@magicsmonologue.com. Let's expose the madness and drop some clarity. You're not just watching, you're leading by example, helping men elevate with wisdom, purpose, and unshakable standards. You're not alone. You're not crazy. And if you're still hungry for more, click here to watch the next video. Stop chasing, start winning. Break up recovery for men. And that is coming up right now. Until next time.